Also, this news just coming in, the pause in the Johnson & Johnson COVID vaccine will likely continue for at least another 8 days. Now, that is when a CDC advisory committee will hold its next meeting. Now, this comes as Dr. Anthony Fauci says the U.S. needs to get COVID infections down to 10,000 new cases per day to lift restrictions. The U.S. is now averaging nearly 7 times that number. And CBS's Mola Lenghi reports COVID shots could soon become part of a regular routine.
Tonight, the CEO of Pfizer saying a booster shot will likely be needed within 12 months of getting fully vaccinated. And it's possible people will need to get the COVID vaccine yearly, just like the flu shot.
A likely scenario is that there will be likely a need for a third dose somewhere between 6 and 12 months.
This as COVID cases climb, fueled by variants, all while the Johnson & Johnson vaccine remains on pause after 6 women developed severe blood clots. In Pennsylvania, more than 30,000 new cases were reported in the last week as the state halted the use of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine.
We were able to quickly pivot and make sure that we continue to provide the service to Philadelphia.
The race to vaccinate continues at sites across Philadelphia, where over a third of COVID cases are concerning variants.
So as good as this feels that we're getting, people vaccinated, and we've been successful in doing that, we still have a way to go.
And tonight, concern is growing over multi-system inflammatory syndrome, or MIS-C, that rare, mysterious disease that strikes children after a COVID infection. So far, it's infected more than 3,000 in 48 states, D.C., and Puerto Rico. And now researchers at the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia think they may know one reason why.
And many of these children don't even have any symptoms at all.
Researchers discovered these children have highly activated immune systems that sometimes exceed the immune systems of adults battling COVID-19.
So we're still learning a lot about this disorder, but fortunately it responds really well to treatment.
Meanwhile, in Washington today, frustrations over COVID restrictions boiled over as Congressman Jim Jordan sparred with Dr. Anthony Fauci.
You don't think Americans' liberties have been threatened the last year, Dr. Fauci? They've been assaulted.
I don't look at this as a liberty thing, Congressman Jordan.
Well, that's obvious. What measures have to be attained before Americans get their First Amendment liberties back?
I just told you, we're not talking about liberties. We're talking about a pandemic that has killed 560,000 Americans.
Well, this is the largest federal vaccination site in Pennsylvania, administering 6,000 Pfizer vaccines every single day. FEMA had planned to switch over to Johnson & Johnson until that vaccine was suspended earlier this week. So now FEMA says they'll keep this site open for an extra month until May 26th. Norah?
Mola Lenghi, thank you.